I'm William Grantham with IchimokuWeather.com, and we have a Kumo Breakout here on EWL, which is the Switzerland ETF. A Kumo Breakout is when price action is exiting the cloud. The cloud itself is called the Kumo, and that translates to cloud. So we do have a Kumo Breakout where price action has exceeded the cloud here on EWL. These are the top 15 holdings for EWL. We have Nestle, Hoffmann La Roche, Novartis, and Zurich Insurance Group, and also UBS here in the top 5. Nestle is the largest food company in the world measured by revenue and other metrics since 2014. Hoffmann La Roche is a pharmaceutical company with 2 divisions, pharmaceuticals and diagnostics. Novartis is a Swiss multinational pharmaceutical company. The Zurich Insurance Group is Switzerland's largest insurer. And UBS is a Swiss multinational investment bank and is the largest Swiss banking institution in the world. If you're interested in holding partial shares of these or any of the other of the holdings within EWL, then this is the ETF for you. Positive signs with this breakout is that the blue line is above the red line, which means that we are in a bullish channel. The lagging green line is free and clear above the cloud, old market action, and the other elements of the Ichimoku system. And we do have a little bit above average volume on this particular breakout. Areas of caution do include the fact that the future cloud is red and has twisted several times. We have a twist here, here, and then here again. Sometimes if there's 3 or more twists, some traders have a rule that will not allow them to place a trade on anything that's twisting that much. That many twists does show that there has been consolidation for quite a while and that a firm trend is not in place. Also, a thin cloud is easier for price to break through, so that could be a warning sign that even if we continue to go up and consolidate for a while, price could come back through the cloud here in the future. Also note that EWL does tend to gap around a bit. We had a pretty big gap down right here, and then we had a small gap up here, and then another big gap down here, a gap up, and then back down again, and then got underneath the blue line, then gapped up inside the channel, and then finally we had another gap up here from the bottom of the cloud to the top of the cloud. So you can expect to see some gaps in the future with the trading with EWL. On the weekly chart, the red line has gone flat and for quite a while, which means there has not been a new higher high or lower low on the weekly looking back 26 periods. The long flat line can serve as an area of support or resistance. In this case, it would be support. So we're going to draw a line in here to see where our support line is based upon the weekly. Resistance is going to be the high line of the particular candles here. So that is our current resistance zone as indicated on the weekly. We are above the blue line as well as being in a bullish channel on the weekly. The lagging green line is free or clear above old market action and the other elements, and the future cloud is green. However, the future cloud has started to taper off some, and you'll notice the flat top, and it's starting to get even flatter. This too could be a support zone, so we'll put a line in here as well. This gives us a couple of support zones and a resistance zone based upon the weekly. Here on the daily, we can see where these lines fall for us. We have a couple of support zones underneath and a resistance zone up above. We also have a flat line here on the red on the daily as well, and that's going to be another support zone right below us. The future cloud itself has got a very long flat top, and that's going to also provide us support if we come down and challenge the top of the cloud. We do have a nice support zone here in between 43.80 and 44.20, and that should give a lot of comfort if market price does come down and try to penetrate into the cloud. It might find resistance if the bullish trend is going to continue. If you are interested in learning about Kumo Breakouts, I do have a class that specifically goes into this that shows step by step what happens when we have a Kumo Breakout and how I would handle it with setting stops and moving up stops as the market progresses. So our next trading day is going to be interesting to find out if this Kumo Breakout is going to continue to have some legs and move up from here. This is Switzerland's ETF EWL I'm William Grantham with Ichimoku Weather.com.